Stop swearing at me.
Oh, don't start with me.
It has started.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Oh, it's not even straight. Nobody can know what it says. You got to center up the hoo-ha there. Oh, sorry. Can you hear us? Wow, my beard is all messed up today. Huh.
Oh.
Got it? Yeah, there, you're pretty good. Okay.
It's a multi-$1,000 hat.
It's one of
the tools come free.
How is this possible? We have this many comments. Oh my. Okay, let's get started here. Tons of hellos from P&J's Homestead. Robert Bartman, EG wife, is in the house.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Party started now. Lots of hellos going back and forth, which is absolutely awesome. Hello over at Flat Tire Farms, Homestead, Alaska.
I feel like I just saw her.
I know, right? Mountain Mariner off grid. Good to see you, bud. Wow, tons of hellos. Billy Sutton, Ashley Anderson. Wow, you guys are awesome tonight. You are on it. And there is Rob and Sarah over at the Curmudgeon. Wow, this is awesome. Let's see. Yes, we are busy. Sorry, we didn't get the post up that we were going to be doing this and just totally messed up on that. So it's awesome to see this many people in here right away. Dusty Bottom Boys, good to see you. Hey, Adam and Phyllis, wanted to say hi before getting the 4-year-old off the bed. Take care, everyone. Good to see you and good night. That's a quick one. Lots more hellos. Holy smokes. Yeah, yesterday we had a heck of a live with Rob and Sarah and
Miss Alone
and ourselves. That was pretty epic. That was a good time. Really like that. PTL Fabrication, good to have you in here. How's everything going? Madhu Nanda, hello. How's the beautiful weather in California?
Hopefully not snowing.
No, and there is Dusty Bottom Acres link. Thank you for that, Ashley. You are right on top of things tonight.
Thank you, Ashley.
You are awesome. Oh, and some good nights to Dusty. Oh, it's warm in here.
It is warm.
I'm going to open a window here. Sorry. We haven't quite made the adjustment to full heat to less heat to...
I shut the stove down as hard as I could this morning.
Yeah, it's like 40 degrees out. So, you know, us Alaskans, we're completely dying of heat stroke now. That's about the size of it. Oh, let's see. Matt's Garage. How you doing? Good to see you in here. Tonight's animal is the muntjac deer. I've never heard of it.
Please tell.
Yeah, do tell. I don't know what that means. Lee in Maine, good evening. How are you? Great to see you in here. Yes, and Flat Tire saying hello to Marvelous Matt. I think you should change his channel name to that.
Ooh, that'd be great.
I like that. Marvelous Matt. That works awesome. Oh, yes, you're right, Ashley. Thank you for that, sir. Hit the thumbs up button. Brooke Trout, you're late. Yeah,
actually, no, we were a couple minutes early.
Yeah, Rob quit early.
Yeah,
Rob quit early, I think. And there are some more hellos. Lots of hellos. Holy smokes, this is crazy.
Oh, what is this?
Mary B. Mrs. PTL Fabrication. Awesome. Hi. Nice to meet you. That's awesome to have you in here. Trisha Wymore, good to have you in here. Holy smokes. Lots of people tonight. This is a good time.
Yep, we graded Ed. Yep. Tire. Here's JR.
A.K.A. the Barking Deer. Wow. Never heard of that. Mountain Mariner.
Huh.
The Barking Deer. Wise choice, LOL. Well, where do they hail from, Mr. Ed? Are muntjacs the ones with fangs and holes on top of their snout? What the hell kind of deer are we talking about?
I've seen pictures of those.
Sounds like we're talking about Wendigos. Yeah, Alaska have to keep the theme strange. I know, right? And that's all the way strange. Gene Diggs History. Good to have you in here. Yeah, it was great talking to you yesterday. Ooh.
No, I don't have the patience to make the earrings, but a friend of mine does. And she was supposed to get me some St. Patty's Day earrings, but
she's slacking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some more greetings. Here is Gene Diggs History's channel link.
Awesome. Rebecca Touched by Yarn, great to have you in here.
I feel like I have something in my teeth.
Probably some. Oh, that's because we watched Deadpool yesterday. That could be it. Alone in remote Alaska. Yes. How are you? Hope you're feeling better today. Russell RW, hey JR, was nice and sunny in the 60s today, but a marine layer rolled in a few hours ago, and now it's overcast and low 50s. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Yeah, we had a fairly busy weekend here. We actually completely tore all the plastic off the greenhouse because it was garbage, and it took a month to get it, but we ordered new actual greenhouse plastic that has the UV protectants in it, guaranteed for 4 to 6 years. So we got that all installed, and we put a window in because last year we had a terrible problem with cross flow ventilation, as in we didn't have any. So we do this year. I'm just a little bit concerned about getting rid of the blight or whatever it was that I had last year. And we're actually looking at taking the containers out and actually burning them, just the top of them, to try to kill any spores. I don't know if that would help. Somebody actually mentioned putting bleach on them. I don't know if that would be a good choice at all. Kind of interested on your thoughts, just to make sure that I'm not starting off in the same spot I was last year.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't good. Grizzly Acres Homestead, good evening.
Sorry, I didn't let you finish reading that.
Sorry. Good evening to everyone, and especially all you Alaskan neighbors. Heck yeah, it's good to have you part of the team. That's awesome. Hello, Brooke Trout. JR, Russell RW, 75 degrees here in GP. Oh, that's warm.
That is warm.
And there is Rebecca Touched by Yarn's link. Thank you, Ashley. You are totally on top of it. AFJ the third. Hello. Yeah, we had a little bit of a different format yesterday. We didn't just go down and kind of read all the comments. We did a lot more talking and answering of questions. So if we didn't get to you and you were in there yesterday, we apologize for that. Alone is saying, listening as I'm editing, making up for yesterday. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, we're behind a couple of videos here, and then this is what happens. Our weekends get so filled up that we just can't hardly make time. But we're planning on taking the camper out possibly this weekend. Yeah. So yeah, we got to do it. I got to get some awesome drone footage because you guys are going to be amazed when you see that. Mountain Mariner, Southeast Asia.
I don't know what Southeast Asia is.
He's talking about the muntjac deer.
Oh, okay.
The Wendigo deer. Gene Diggs History. Hey, from South Carolina. Backyard Trucker. Hello, new here. Well, welcome to the channel. Yeah, I hope you like it. We're a pretty awesome and equally dysfunctional group of people.
You meant the whole group. I was like, well, petting your ego today, are we?
No, I'm talking about everybody.
Oh,
here.
Everybody. Yeah, everybody.
We're all equally dysfunctional.
And equally awesome.
Yeah. Phyllis is totally right. So it's great to have you in here. If you have any questions, go ahead and fire them off. JR, those deer are from the same area as the jackalope.
Oh, okay. Nice. So nice. Wyoming.
I've shot a few of those. Russell RW, but do muntjacs poop cubes? No, they don't. No, that is only what was it? Not the wallaby.
The wombat.
The wombat, right. Man, that's got to hurt coming out.
Yeah.
Madunanda, I missed the chat yesterday, unfortunately. Yeah, we missed you in there too. It was a lot of fun. It was actually, when you get the right group together And we knew that between the three of us, it's not something you can do in a half an hour. You're just not going to get it done. So we actually stretched it out. It was the longest live I've ever been in.
But it didn't last. It didn't feel like it lasted very long.
No, it didn't. It was a fast 3 hours, but it was I think it was a good one. Ashley is sharing Backyards link. Thank you for that, Ashley. See, we're right on top of that. Right on top. Awesome Matt's Garage. I don't think I could handle the pressure created from naming a channel Marvelous Matt. I don't know, man. I think you'd be
like it.
100,000 subscribers in a week, probably. That would be pretty epic. Oh, yes.
We have a bunch of greetings.
Tons of hellos. There's P&J's Homesteads link. Paula and Jason, if you haven't already and you get the opportunity, definitely check them out.
Even if it's right now.
Yeah, no, not right now.
Yes,
right after this.
Oh,
right after this. Yeah.
Just don't forget to come back.
Yeah, you got to come back. Flat Tire Farm is saying hello to Alone in Remote Alaska. Hope it's warming up in your neck of the woods. Oh yeah, I think it's warming up all over except for the North Pole. What was North Pole and Delta Junction like 40, 50 below this weekend?
Oh no, I don't know. I thought it was. I was looking at Dead Horse, and that was ridiculous.
Oh, that's right. It was Dead Horse. Dead Horse was brutally cold this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
I'm totally over that. Yeah, not fun. And lots more hellos.
Rob is saying, I'm here just stoking the fire so I can feed Sarah. Oh, she's getting hangry.
Oh, don't let that lady get hangry.
No.
And there's Alone in Remote Alaska's link. Outstanding. PTL Wendigo. How about the man bear pig? I know, we're going right into that conversation again. But it's still better than Spider Pig. That song comes in my head every time I know. That. Oh my. Yeah, Billy Sutton. Now you're going to be hooked on these lives now, Backyard Trucker. That's okay. That's okay. They're really fun. Yesterday was a great time, and to follow up Rob, I'd be more active in it, but while his live is going on, I'm at work, and Phyllis is at work, so it's hard for us to all get in there at the same time. But
yeah, I check in with both accounts.
Yep.
And then I usually it's just there. And if I have a chance to say something or add, then I do, but that's not always the case.
No. And there's Matt's Garage's link. Flat Tire Farm. Hey, Adam, you can bake the soil. That's kind of what I was planning on doing, because I don't know how else to for sure kill this, and I don't want to use chemicals if I can possibly avoid it. So I think Apollo might need to go outside. He was edging himself towards the door. Let's see. And there is PTL Fabrications link. Thank you for that, Ashley. Brook Trout 1. I made jackalope once. Turned out pretty good. Yeah, I've heard as long as they're not in the rut. That's when they're the best. Robert.
We have a jackalope on the wall at Ma's house.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
They're pretty rare, kind of like Wendigos. Yeah. Oh, yes. Robert Bartman. Hi, Grizzly Acres Homestead. Just finished our month stay in Alaska. That is an awesome way to do it. If you can afford the sort of time, that was great. You guys got to see a lot of stuff. That's pretty awesome. Matt AK, okay, tired of studying. Time for beer and party here. Don't fall asleep this time, Matt.
I know, that's right. Hello, Clint. Did we see a Clint already?
I didn't see Clint.
I didn't see Clint.
Where's Clint at?
I don't know. Hi, Clint.
Hi, Clint. If you're in here, I'm sorry we didn't actually see you pop in. Doing our best to try to keep up. Gene digs history. Ashley rocks. I 100% agree.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, Ashley, post your
link to your channel.
I wonder. Yeah, we'll do a thing.
Okay, so apparently he
Clint's
even asked a question. Maybe Alone booted him out already. She's got a tendency to do that sometimes, but
especially with Clint.
Yeah. And there is Matt AK's link. Thank you for that, Ashley. Hey, there's Clint Gilchrist. Good to see you.
Some more
Some more hellos.
to Clint.
And Matt AK. Lee in Maine. Question, Adam and Phyllis. How are the pups? The pups are doing great.
They're a little wound up tonight, honestly.
Yeah, we had to kind of change their feeding schedule a little bit, and they're doing good. They like it better now. It's starting to get a little bit warm out, so we can travel a little bit. We'll definitely plan on taking them on the camping trip this weekend.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a truckload.
It's gonna be a circus.
Oh yeah,
it'll be
a good
fine.
Time. Yeah, what could go wrong? Brook Trout 1 was just going to ask about the camper. Yeah, the only thing I'm lacking is the big lithium battery, and I should have put that on my Christmas list. But I think I know where I can buy them here in town, but man, they're expensive. But I may not have a choice here for this weekend. So,
well, if it's just one night, do we need it? Need it?
Well, you can freeze to death in one night, so probably.
Well, you don't need it to run the diesel. Oh, you do need it to run the diesel heater.
100%.
Son of a gun.
Yeah. So, P&J's Homestead, heck yeah, camp weekend. Yeah, we are looking forward to it. We can fit the solo stove in there, and it should be a good time. Matt AK, hi, Crystal. Glad you're feeling better if you are at Flat Tire Farm, homesteading, Alaska. There's shenanigans going on out there right now between the doggos.
Oh, yes.
Blue, I think, is the happiest that the other two are here because he's kind of like a puppy. He's 4 or 5 years old, but he wants to play all the time. And he's chosen Apollo as the one to play with. And
because Apollo's a little bit nicer.
Yeah. Ruger's just not that nice.
He's grumpy.
He's kind of an old curmudge. Oh, my. Gene Diggs history. I'm here, but not all there. Oh, I love it.
Join the club.
Yeah, that sounds like a t-shirt. Yeah. Hey, Kim, you're here. You can sterilize soil with boiling water, but I'm not sure about the pots themselves. Yeah, I don't know. It's just this stuff was really like little tiny brown balls of stuff. And if you would touch it, it would fall down. And where it would land on another leaf, it was like a poof ball kind of. It would spread again and it would kill the leaf all the way back to the stem. So we're going to do some serious disinfecting in there. And now that we'll have a good cross flow, I'm hoping, and I know we can use neem oil and some other stuff like that, but
last year it was so rainy, overcast that the sun wasn't able to kill stuff off.
Yeah.
And it never got all that warm. So
no, I had to use artificial heat in the greenhouse to get stuff to actually start taking off. And once I put the waste oil stove in there, everything started taking off. It made a huge difference. But yeah, we'll get there. Ashley saying, Gene, you're in good company for that. Thank you for that, Ashley, I think.
Right?
Yeah. PTL is thanking Ashley for the channel plug. Oh, heck yeah. When you guys have your own channel and you're on here, we absolutely will get your link up there and do everything that we can to help you out as well.
Well, we shouldn't say we.
Well,
it's our moderators that get the links out there.
Yeah, Phyllis is right again.
Yeah, our moderators.
She's always right, except when she isn't. And our moderators really rock on this channel, and they help us out a ton during these lives.
Speaking of links, there's Rob's.
Yay, there is Rob's link. All right. Flat Tire Farm. Matt AK, I had my last heart visit today. The doc said I was just missing you. That's all. Actually, the ticker's in tip-top shape and running like a racehorse. Outstanding. That is good to hear. Rob is saying, yeah, it was 3+ hours and it flew by. Yeah, it really did. It was a great time. Great time. Ira Handworker, hey, good to see you. Yes, thank you. It was a good live yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I think everybody had a lot of fun.
Thanks for being there.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for supporting all 3 of our channels.
Yes.
P&J's Homestead. I wouldn't use black on anything plant related. I would clean pots with vinegar and add warm hot water on the beds. Add high nitrogen and bone meal should be good. Just my opinion. Okay.
Oh, bleach.
Okay.
Bleach.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep,
yeah, I kind of thought. Oh, there you go. Kind of thought so too. I was like, yeah, I've never heard of anybody putting bleach on their garden.
Yeah, who told you that?
I'm not going to say. That doesn't count as a look. That
That was
doesn't. That was a
confusion.
question that wasn't getting answered. It isn't gonna. So, okay.
Thank you, Adam and Phyllis. Not a problem. You
Not
guys
a
are
problem.
great.
You guys are an awesome channel. Heck yeah. Matt AK at Flat Tire Farm Homesteading. Woo! You can hold out until July, then everything is Gucci. Nice. Yeah. Gene Diggs History can try industrial vinegar. It's a thing. Super strong. Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Because I can use that at the thrift store.
And that wouldn't hurt anything in the garden, I assume. I mean, there's nothing planted out there now except what's left from last year. So I just want to start off just as sterile as possible.
Yeah.
So, and there is Brook Trout One's link. Thank you, Ashley. Brook Trout One, I just learned about the industrial vinegar. Who knew? Well, I had no idea.
I will definitely have to look into that.
And there's Old School Alaska's link. My, is that a channel worth checking out?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely check them out. Should be 2,000 subscribers by this weekend.
Go get them.
Yeah. Mary B, Mrs. PTL Fabrication, half man, half bear, half pig. Well, seems like thirds to me,
I'm
but
gonna
yeah.
have to. Right.
Sounds like whoever named it that couldn't read a tape measure either.
Hey, that'd be me.
Yeah. It's 46 and 3 little lines. That's what I hear. P&J's Homestead Adventure. 46 people here. Please don't forget to hit the like button for Adam and Phyllis. Thank you. Thank you very much. Flat Tire Farm at Brook Trout. I bet that industrial vinegar will pickle an egg in a day.
Well, there you go.
Probably would. Yeah. Where do you get that at? Is that something you can get? I say Three Bears, but if you're not from Alaska, you don't know what that means. But it's
where would it? I mean,
I've never heard of industrial vinegar. Do I have to order it on Amazon?
I don't know.
Would
they have it at the Costco?
Probably, but I don't want to drive that far again. But
we'll see. We'll see. Somebody will answer.
Joanne Twist, hello from upstate New York. I finally made it live. Awesome to have you in here, Joanne. I hope you enjoy it. We try to be ourselves as much as possible, which is usually somewhat sarcastic and relatively fun, I guess. That's Brook Trout 1. Use it to flush a water heater. Okay. Oh, yeah. We have used vinegar to clean out the scale out of our teapot.
The teapot, the Berkey remove rust from showers and washing machines, but I bet the industrial vinegar would be even more better.
Yeah. Worth a try.
Way more better.
Lots of hellos to Joanne. Matt AK, I'm not on the couch this week, LOL, so no risk of surprise naps. That's good.
Awesome.
Gene Diggs History, industrial vinegar, not for consumption, too strong.
Okay. Yeah, but for cleaning, I bet it cleaning and deodorizing.
Armpits.
Yours first.
No, it's Monica Lynn. She's the one that
with
needs
the armpits.
That. Yeah, Monica
she's
Lynn
not here yet.
No, we haven't seen Monica. But if you're just listening to this, Monica, and haven't responded, this one's for you at number 38. At AK, it's up to 78 in here. Maybe I'll turn the AC on after all. Oh my
goodness, that seems really early
that's unnecessarily warm. Ashley is sharing Matt AK's link. Thank you, Ashley. Matt's Garage. Matt AK, you reach an age where surprise naps are not a bad thing. Yeah, I'm sometimes
we occasionally do that.
Clint Gilchrist at Curmudgeon, Alaska, the only channel I've been putting a timeout on so far. Oh my.
Good to know.
Alone heard that. Flat Tire Farm at Matt's Garage. I planned on a nap after my night of trying to upload the next video, but decided to stay up with the cool kids instead. Nice. That's us. And Ashley, 1791, they become required at a certain point. Yeah, I don't disagree with them either. They're kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Mountain Mariner got about 4 weeks before the bears wake up, maybe less. Some people around here have already seen some brown bear tracks, and that's going to be good timing because that's when we're going on our black bear hunt. And Phyllis is going to get her first bear.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her on it. Rob is saying, LOL at Flat Tire Farm. We're all glad you did. Matt K at Mountain Mariner off grid. Hide your ATV seat. I know, right? And speaking of, where's our Aussies? They're the seat fixers.
Oh yeah.
Ashley Anderson, Ed, I'll wake them up when I get there.
There you
Nice.
go. You just walk out there and wake them all up, and we'll shoot them.
Love it. Charlotte Commenda, hi from Montana. How does your freeze dryer do on your off-grid system? That's a good question because we don't have it here. Yeah. It actually resides at Phyllis's work, and we made a trade that if we run it there and use her electricity, that she can also use it as well. So it's actually benefiting two families, and it's more use on it and stuff, but we're not paying for the electricity, and she's taking care of her family too. So we decided to share it. And
I did ask her about the electric bill, and she said it was like $8 different than
in a month.
Yeah.
So I mean, could we do it? I would say in the summer, absolutely. But every now and then you'll get into a batch that runs for an unpredictably long amount of time. Like moose sometimes will run for like 23 hours. And that's a long time to have that sort of amp draw. And I don't think our system would keep up. On a sunny day in the summer, no problem. But we don't always have those. Curmudgeon at Mountain Mariner off grid. I hope to see them soon. Oh yes, we're all waiting on the bears. And there is Mountain Mariner's link from Mr. Ashley Anderson. Some hellos to Charlotte. Ira Handworker, you could solarize the soil with plastic to sterilize. And that is a really good idea. You actually can. You stretch plastic over it and it will naturally heat up and kill it.
It'll cook it. Yeah.
That's a great idea. Thank you.
It was not.
No.
Not yet.
No, just confusion. They sometimes look the same. It's weird. And Rob is saying at Ira Handworker, where did you send the FaceTime? I don't know. Flat Tire Farm, Adam, you might try peroxide on the pots. I have a friend who lives off Wilderness, Rhode Island.
Wilderness Rim.
Okay. She put cinnamon on top of her soil in pots, and that worked fabulous for deterring the mold.
Oh.
That is genius. Cinnamon, really? Okay. Mountain Mariner, me and Beavis vote for fire. Thank you.
I now have that in my head. Thank you.
I actually had a thought to break out the solo stove and do this outside tonight, which I think we probably could have, but by the time I get home, we have such little time that it's hard to fit it in.
Yeah, I need to know ahead of time before I go to work if we're going to do something like that.
So, Jean, you're saying that the cinnamon kills the weeds?
Or the vinegar.
Or the vinegar, which
I don't know.
Matt's Garage. Now everyone knows is hearing Beavis in their head. Fire, fire. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I used to love that. Amazon sells industrial vinegar. Okay. And then you just put it in a spray bottle, I suppose. Right. Thank you, Ashley. Gasoline in a match cures acne. So it should work. It
might create some other issues.
Yeah.
But
and if we actually burnt down the greenhouse that we just spent 10 hours on fixing, I think that would...
We're coming after you.
Yeah, we are. Curmudge Ian is saying, I will look to see if the new Costco has it when I go on Thursday. Awesome. If you do, maybe pick up a couple of gallons for us, and we'll give that a try. Russell RW. Hey, any one of the AK folks know if you can actually keep Red King crabs anymore up there? I know they're rare anymore. Does one have to be indigenous to keep them, or I honestly don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't have any idea. I have never heard. I know that the backlash over the trawlers is really starting to heat up, though. They have gotten away with their enormous bycatch, and then our numbers keep getting reduced annually. Like again, this year you can't fish kings in the Big Sioux or anywhere pretty much. And yet they've caught 10,000 king salmons and thrown them back into the ocean dead so far this year, and 1 million pounds of halibut that they threw back in the ocean dead. And they also last year killed 9 killer whales. So I think if we want to worry about killer whales, we need to stop worrying about plastic straws and maybe stop the trawlers that are actually killing them.
Right.
Russell, okay, that's the same one. Kim is saying, I've seen cleaning vinegar at Home Depot. Not sure if it's the same. I assume it says industrial vinegar right on it. Flat Tire Farm. Hi, Ashley Anderson brake cleaner. It's magic for everything. Nope, we're not going to do that. Vinegar above 8% concentration. Okay. That'll work. Lots of hellos to Joanne and Ashley and Russell. And now we have Joseph Hesselink. Hey, from North Dakota. Wow, awesome to have you in here. If you're new, I certainly hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, fire away.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure everyone in here will make you feel welcome as well. Flat Tire Farm, is that the same as muriatic acid? I don't think so. Muriatic acid has a distinct acid smell, which I wouldn't think vinegar would, but you pretty much use it for cleaning concrete, and it works good for some of that stuff. Lots more hellos and hellos to Joseph. See, I told you you'd be welcomed in here. Rob is saying she was not in ours either. What the heck?
Yeah.
Follow Alaska. Hello, everyone, and how are you? Good to see you in here. I was just watching your videos yesterday. Awesome to see. P&J's, yes, vinegar, 8% acidity or higher. 5% would work if it's all you have. Okay.
So I think 5% is the household.
Okay. I'm going to definitely do some research on this tonight. You have piqued my attention. And there is Follow Alaska's link. Thank you, Ashley. They're another awesome channel. I think you guys are up by Glen Allen, if I'm correct. Marvelous Matt's Garage. I've used muriatic acid to make a copper plating solution. I like that. Russell RW, flat tire, no vinegar is acetic acid. Okay. And Gene Diggs history. When I go dry camping, I use regular vinegar in a spray bottle for cleaning. Industrial vinegar. Read the label before opening. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's probably something that you don't mix with like toilet bowl cleaner or something, or you create like sarin gas type thing. So yeah, definitely don't mix this stuff either. Flat Tire Farm at Russell RW. Thanks. We've used muriatic acid to clean up the haze off tiles when remodeling bathrooms. Yes, It works great for that. I kind of dilute it and it'll take off what's left of the grout before you seal it. Ashley Anderson, sharing is caring. That's what we're all about here, Ashley.
When it comes to channel links.
What's that mean?
Just saying. Or cookies. You can share all the cookies. But...
Or beer. Peggy Lynn Designs. Hey, good to have you in here. Awesome. Good evening, everyone, and good evening to you. Lee and Maine, good reminder. I need to bring my bird feeders in at night. The bears love sunflower. Oh, do they ever? Yeah, I remember I stepped out of our house when we lived in Cameron, Wisconsin one time, and I just opened the door and popped out, and it was dark at night, and the bird feeder was just swinging, and there was no wind. I'm like, what in the daylights is that? I looked down on the road, and no, it wasn't a Wendigo. It was a black bear. Was running down the road. They would come right up to the back door of the house and eat the dog food out of the bowl if they could. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they were quite a nuisance. But here they'll eat you, so it's a little different.
You can do that.
I think it's awesome.
It must be the sign.
I just did this and see.
It's you.
Look at that! I made it happen, and it's over your head. That just likes your hat.
Oh.
And there is Peggy Lynn Designs link. Awesome. Russell RW, flat tire, no problem. Muriatic acid actually lowerish in strength than hydrochloric acid. Robert Bartman. Hi, Charlotte Commenda from Montana. Heck yeah. Hello. It's great to have new people in here. That is always awesome. Flat Tire Farm. My neighbor woke up one day with a black bear cuddling and sleeping with her pigs.
Cuddling and sleeping or cuddling and chomping? Sounds like chomping is...
I don't know. Ashley Anderson, ACTC, do you pre-freeze your product? I hear it helps in the freeze dryer. What it helps with in the freeze dryer is a transporting of it, because we prepare a lot of the foods, especially here, right? Because our freeze dryer isn't on location. So we'll freeze it first and it makes it easier to transport it. Or it actually just plain reduces the amount of time for the cycle, because the first thing in the cycle is to freeze the product. So if it's starting pre-frozen, then you're good to go.
Yeah, it usually just knocks a couple hours off your overall cycle time.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I've heard of that before, Peggy Lynn. Salt and vinegar kills weeds. What would the mix or the percentages be on that? But I also don't want to hurt my soil.
Scott's Life.
Scott's Life. How are you? Good to see you in here. Ira Handworker. Hi, Kermudge. I sent the message to your Facebook page. If you did not get it, I can email if I can find your email. I did not. I just saw what it was about, and I didn't actually get to watch it. I know the Phyllis says the same thing when she sends me texts, and I don't comment. I'm one person, so I get a little backed up. Alone in remote Alaska. Not sure if I mentioned yet, but boiling water over the soil to kill spores. Okay.
We might have to do that. We have plenty of water right now.
Yeah, we have no shortage of water, and we could just do one at a time.
Yeah.
I just absolutely need to kill whatever that was in there.
Yeah.
We had done a thing last year because it was kind of nice to go out there after work and, have a couple of beers and just chat about your day. And there would still be mosquitoes in there, right? So we were using those things called a pick. It's like a circle thing.
Mosquito coil.
A mosquito coil.
Yeah.
And you light one end of it and it just puts off a smoke and the mosquitoes just go away. Well, what we noticed is that smoke would settle on the plastic of the greenhouse. And then when it would condensate inside and it would drip down from the plastic, wherever that water touched the leaves, it would kill them. It would kill whatever that water touched. And so then I got to thinking, well, it can't be all that healthy to breathe.
Right.
If it's killing my plants almost instantly. So we completely quit using any of that inside of there. I'm really protective about what gets used in there. No mosquito spray, no anything whatsoever that can get on the plants that could be unhealthy for them. Flat Tire Farm at Fall, Alaska. We're pretty lucky here. Bears stay mostly at the creek and at the end of the road since the salmon spawn there. Well, you know where to hunt them then.
Right.
Russell RW. Yeah, the trawlers are really something. I'm on a couple of Facebook groups on that. It's a major concern. It's a major concern and it's growing. I've heard more people speak up about it. People are getting really ticked off here in Alaska because they're taking away mine and your rights, and the trawlers are allowed to do whatever the hell they want and just dump everything they didn't mean to catch back in the ocean. So in my opinion, it's everything they do is so you can have your cheap McChicken sandwich from the cod or whatever they're catching. And they're just killing everything. It's a net that scrapes the bottom. So anything that's out there gets caught.
Yeah.
And I say, forget the McRib or the McFish, whatever it is. And we just don't eat it. I mean, they've more or less put the crabbers out of business now. So trawlers can be next. Ashley Anderson is sharing Scott's Life's link. Thank you for that, Ashley. Lots of hellos going on out there. If you put up a comment and we don't read it, it's a hello or something like that. We're just doing that in an effort to keep up with the comments so we don't get quite so far behind.
If you have something, if you have a question or something that you want us to specifically read, put a emoji or I can't remember who it does, but he does like 3 Qs like for a question.
Lee in Maine does that.
Okay. Yep. It is Lee. Okay. So if you do that, then as we're going through, we can it brings it to our attention a little better.
Right. Ira Handworker, my feed store down the road is freeze drying, and the flavor is so intense they'll freeze dry my fresh figs later in the spring. You're 100% right. If you take blueberries that you just pick out in nature, they taste, barely like anything. When you freeze dry them, they are like an absolute, if there was a blueberry flavored sweet tart, that's how
Yes.
intense the flavor gets. Something to do with the freezing and the sugars changing in the fruit. Pretty awesome. You missed one.
Well, that was.
Follow Alaska saying at Flat Tire Farm and Homesteading, that's a good thing. So far, the only issue I've had since getting our chickens is a lynx and coyotes. Don't need a bear. No, we definitely don't. Yes, Scott's Life, you're 100% correct on that one. Ashley rocks. Oh, yeah, Ira Handworker, freeze-dried figs. I approve. Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know that I've ever had.
I've never.
I've had like your dried figs. I got across my leg. Sorry.
Ira's fig tree is 50 years old and amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Follow Alaska saying at Alaska cut the cord. Close, LOL. We're in Kenny Lake, just south of Copper Center. Oh, awesome. Yeah, you get a little bit more extreme weather than even we do, I bet. Do you dip net the copper? Asking for a friend. Rob is saying, when I did marble floors, we used muriatic to clean our tools and hands at the end of the day. Yeah, it's a real mild acid.
Oh, I was gonna say, but that's not good for your skin.
Yeah, but it's the opposite of what's in concrete, which is a base.
Oh.
And so it really does a good job at just melting it right off.
I've had worked with acid that melts your skin off.
Well, that's probably a little too strong for this
Yeah,
case. Yeah. Then the tiles were gone. Flat Tire Farmer saying that follow Alaska. The berries, holly, and juniper keep all the really fun animals away. Good thing.
Might be good to know, Rob and Sarah. Plant some holly and juniper.
You only need like an acre of it to keep you safe out there. Scott's Life at Ira Handworker. It must be huge. They grow so quick. I'm not too familiar with them. Ashley's saying curmudge hands. That sounds rough. Yeah, you know how concrete workers, their hands get really, really rough.
Yeah.
Follow Alaska at Flat Tire Farm. You have such good pups. I'm always so impressed with them. Yep, they are good pups. Rob is saying after hours of messing with mud and setting stone, it was a good way to get it off. I did a 50-50 mix. Not too strong then. Joseph Hesselink, I've been watching you for the last couple of weeks and you do a great job. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. Very much so. Ira Handworker. Yes, Scott, figs are my favorite, and my great-grandpa was a fig grower in Turkey. He died at 32 years, so it's a tribute to him here in Georgia. Awesome.
Nice.
I mean, not awesome that he died, but awesome to have a tribute like that to him.
Yeah.
Flat Tire is saying at Ira Handworker, that's so great. 50 years. Great job of taking care of it. 12 of 13 of our apple trees got crushed by the 21 foot of snowfall on the first year.
Oh.
Yeah. The first year was an absolute, man, it was tough here.
Yeah. Robert
Bartman. We had bears come up to the kitchen window and drink from the hummingbird feeder. I don't doubt it. Yeah, that's just a reminder too. Don't be real careful what you put in the hummingbird feeders. I heard one today where people that were taking they were adding regular house white sugar to the nectar for the hummingbirds, and it causes some weird spores in their mouth, and they can't pull their tongue back in, and they starve to death. So, be cautious with that one, I guess. I didn't even know that. Hanging with the Hudsons. How you doing? Good to have you in here. How's everything going over there? Ashley Anderson is sharing Hanging with the Hudsons link. Thank you for that, sir. Peggy Lynn Designs, 1 gallon of vinegar. Oh, Epsom salt. That's it. 1 gallon of vinegar, 1 pound of Epsom salt, 2 gallons of water. Awesome. Now, Peggy Lynn, is that the industrial vinegar or regular vinegar? But I have heard of that with the Epsom salt.
I think it was regular vinegar, but
Industrial's got to be better, right?
Right.
Oh, I have the hair bothering my nose. Flat Tire Farm at Follow, Alaska. They are good puppies, but they're on the naughty list for visiting the sled dog team on the next property
Oh,
over at 4 a.m. the other night. Yeah, that would not be a good thing. No, our pups have been pretty good. They stick around. Ira Handworker. That's great. Flat Tire. I love growing fruit. Oh, heck yeah. Peggy Lynn, you can see us and oh yes, 1 tablespoon of Dawn dish soap helps it stick. Yes, that actually, there's a word for that, and they call it a surfactant. Where it is. Sorry, it's
how do you know this stuff?
because I used to be in the ag industry, and that actually increases the surface tension of water and it makes it stick. It's called a surfactant, is the technical name. Sorry, I'm full of useless knowledge. Yes, thank you, Ashley. Definitely. Gene Diggs History has a good question. What is a troller? It's not a troller, it's a trawler. It's TRAWLER. And what it is a big boat that pulls a great big net behind them in the shape of a U, kind of, and it just scoops all the fish up, and they pull the net in, and they pick out what they were out there to catch, and they throw everything else back. And it's absolutely brutal on the local wildlife. PTL Fabrication. We have bears go through our property. Our nuisance animals are raccoons. They break into the chicken coop and are not so easy to liquidate. I've only had that happen once. We don't have raccoons here, but I heard our chickens screaming bloody murder at midnight, and I went out there, and
I wish I had that on video.
Yeah, because I mean, it was midnight, and I'm like, what is going on? So I was in my underwear, and I just went out there, and I had a light on my shotgun, and I couldn't, it's not my normal shotgun, so I couldn't find the safety. And the raccoon, the little trash panda, just took his sweet time, leaving from the roost and walking across the floor. And right as he got to the top of the window, I found the safety and I helped him out. But yeah, that was the only time we had that happen. And that's how he got in. He'd climb up the wall in the window into the coop.
Yeah.
Poor
he only did it
chickens.
once.
Yeah, he stayed away after that.
All the way away.
Follow Alaska at Flat Tire Farm and Homesteading. Oh no, LOL, I feel your pain, kind of. Jack is currently in trouble for tracking our local feral dog who had come through, taking off on me earlier. Whoa, that's not good. That's right, no raccoons up here. No, I think they'd freeze to death. Clint Gilchrist, to fight off mosquitoes here in East Texas, I just go inside, lock the door, turn out the lights, and pretend I'm not home until they leave.
Does it really work?
I mean, are you sure we're talking about mosquitoes? That's awesome. Gene Diggs History. That's why I buy frozen blueberries over fresh. Yeah, they're, man, especially we've actually bought the already frozen fruits like that too, and we'll run them through our freeze dryer. The only thing I found that doesn't really work very good is pre-dried stuff like craisins. Yeah. You can't seem to make them get dry.
Anything that's like previously dehydrated.
Yeah, it does not work in the freeze dryer. I don't know what it is. It's like it's got a skin over it and it can't get the moisture through.
Yeah.
It does not work. Flat Tire Farm at PTL. I think raccoons would be fun, but it's because the only ones I know about are the ones I watched on the Great Outdoors. Yeah, or Rocket from
Guardians of
the Galaxy. He's my favorite raccoon.
I mean, he's real.
Marvelous Matt's Garage. Better to be certain. Mix up the industrial vinegar in boiling water with Epsom salt. Spray generously and then light the ground on fire.
That sounds like a good plan.
I think we got all angles covered at that point. I might as well just throw the dirt away and buy some new at that point. Clint is saying fresh figs right off the tree are delicious. I've never seen them.
They are.
Ashley, Flat Tire. I had 6 I kept for a while until the kids forgot to latch the cage. Yep.
I think it was my mom and dad had a little raccoon for a little bit.
PTL, raccoons steal the chickens during breeding. The males bring home takeout. Yeah, that's awful. Follow Alaska. At Alaska Cut the Cord, we have dip nets, but sadly after 7 years, we have not got to go. We've had great people let us use their fish wheels, however.
Oh,
Wow. I'm
fantastic.
hoping to dip net this season, though. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've always heard there's awesome dip netting off the copper, but you got to go with competent people and have the proper safety equipment, or you'll end up a statistic. It happens every year there. But yeah, the Copper River Reds, as they say up here, are supposed to be the best. A lot of the fish that you'll find at an inlet, like say they go a really long ways, like fish that go up the Yukon, like Yukon River Reds, are a lot fatter because they have a lot farther to go than say the ones that come up the Big Sioux into the Willow. So they're supposed to be a little better. Might want to check on those clowns. Sorry, dogs might be misbehaving. We got to be sure.
Be sure that they are.
Lee in Maine, just subscribe to Scott's Life. Enjoy all these links. Thank you. See, that is perfect. And that's why we put them out there. Rob is saying we still want to do apples up here. And you probably could, Rob, especially as you have a little bit milder temperatures than we do here. And there's a big thank you from Scott's Life to Lee in Maine. Thank you for that. Flat tire, never seen a raccoon, not had a fig. And for the record, I've never had a fresh lima bean. Only canned. So sheltered up here. But had a moose in our Arctic entry when I was a kid. Yeah, a lot of people can't say that. Even I can't say that. Peggy Lynn, you have to boil the sugar water to kill everything. Okay. I like that idea. Ash is saying flat tire. Oh, the life of an Alaskan. Yeah, I agree. Flat tire at Curmudgeon, Alaska. Fire apple orchard off Johnson Road does a great grafting tree planting class every spring. Totally worth it, like 10 or 20 bucks. That would be kind of fun. And you do have to do that. You can't just take any apple tree and plant them in Alaska because they won't survive. You have to graft the apple tree branches that you want to a specific crabapple tree, I think it is, up here in Alaska. And then the roots will be hardy enough to survive the Alaskan winter. Oh, wait, missed one. Sorry. Peggy Lynn, regular vinegar, 5% or higher. I use it on the driveway every year. It keeps the weeds down. Oops, sorry. Let's get Phyllis all the way in there. Rob is saying at flat tire. Good to know. I will look into that. Ashley, that's some Jeopardy level stuff there. Useless knowledge. I love it. I know. I am good at that. Gene digs history. A drop of dish soap also good for gold panning. Keeps gold flakes from floating. Yes, again, it wrecks the surface tension on the water so that instead of beating up on the plant, it flows over the whole plant and it'll really stick to the weeds. Yep. Rob is saying I use jet dishwasher stuff when I pan for gold. It breaks the surface tension and makes flour gold sink. Wow, we are learning all kinds of stuff tonight. Marvelous Matt's Garage. Now that was a look.
A new look.
Yeah. Oh, you know the stuff. It's awesome. Lee in Maine, I've always heard that pre-mixed dye in hummingbird nectar is bad for the hummingbirds. I boil water and add white sugar. Yeah, any of that stuff you don't need. I mean, the hummingbird feeders are usually red with a yellow flower where they drink from, so it doesn't need to be colored.
No.
And we don't do that. Just straight sugar water is all they need. But
cane sugar is more better.
Yeah, but if you don't boil it, it'll just be crystalline in the bottom. P&J's Homestead, red dye is very bad for hummingbirds. I agree. P&J's. Lee in Maine, you are correct. Boil the water. Yes, and it kills everything in there too. Otherwise, you could get bacteria in there that could hurt the critters. And we also used to take our feeders apart and run them through the dishwasher on the sanitized cycle. But yeah, that's all good ideas. Ashley, those fruits are probably processed for shelf life.
I think so. I think they add some whatever's.
Yeah.
So they don't dry.
Gene digs history. Curmudge jet dry is better. Dish soap is cheaper. There you go. Lee in Maine. There's nothing like Maine blueberries. Oh, I've never had them, but they sound delicious. Rob is saying very true. Follow Alaska at P&J's. I just ordered a hummingbird feeder. What do you use in yours? I'm not a fan of dye.
You can buy pre-mixed hummingbird stuff that is
It's not dyed.
It's not dyed. Otherwise, yeah, you can always Pinterest and find the perfect homemade recipe for them too.
Mm-hmm. Curmudgeon is saying at Follow Alaska. Do we have hummingbirds up here? Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yep. E.G. Wife. I love raccoons. They're super cute and they love to eat just like me. Oh my.
Welcome to the chat, by the way.
Yeah, you're winning the internet tonight.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mary B is saying hydrogen peroxide has many benefits for plants and soil. Okay. Ashley is sharing E.G. Wife, the raccoon's link right there.
The Venati raccoon.
Venati raccoon. Oh my. Russell R.W. Speaking of dip nets, should be getting close to dip netting hooligans on the Turnigan soon.
Oh.
Yeah, it's coming. I kind of tried it a little bit last year. I didn't really enjoy it, and I didn't really want to catch them anyway. All I would do with them, because they're absolutely awful. They call them candlefish for a reason. There's so much oil in them that if you dry them out, you can light them and burn them like a candle. I just was going to run them through the grinder and make a supplemental fertilizer for the garden. So that's what I was going to do with them. But Grizzly Acres Homestead. Yes, I've seen hummingbirds around Talkeetna. Nice. Gene Digs History. Is a dying hummingbird food? That's the problem. I used boiling water and sugar, 3 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar. Yeah, I've heard that the dye is the issue. It's unnecessary anyway. So, yeah, I wouldn't even put it in there. And Rob is saying, good to know at Grizzly Acres. Peggy Lynn Designs. I use 2 cups of sugar to 4 cups of water. Make sure you boil it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody is right here. You definitely want to boil it before you give it to the critters, and disinfect your feeders as well. Yeah, that's what I would do, and then they'll be fine. Enigmatic Gwitchin is here. Awesome to see you in here, Gary. Then there's some hellos going out to Gary, and there is Roger Boss's link. Thank you for that, Ashley. Monica Lynn, you made it. Holy cow, we were talking about you earlier. You should have heard it. It was rough. Flat Tire Farm at Follow Alaska. If you dip net, go in a boat. We fish until the boat is so full it's ready to sink, unload, relaunch, later lather, rinse, repeat. You can max out in a day and love it. Yep, we will be doing that this year for sure.
Not on the copper.
Not on the copper, no. I don't desire for that. And there is Enigmatic Gwitchin's live link.
Speaking of
live link.
Gary and lives.
Yeah. What? What's your question?
Not a question, kind of. He hasn't done any lately.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Gary, we're kind of missing your lives. I mean, my troll hunting skills are starting to lack now.
We're fading.
I need to hone those. Follow Alaska at Alaska Cut the Cord. They are the best, but I am biased, LOL. Work schedules have not lined up, and Daryl does not want me to go alone. I'd end up in the river tripping over air. I totally understand. That is not something to do alone. I mean, and you can't if you're in a boat. The only way you can is from a calm water shore like Kasilof, but we're aiming for the boat thing.
Well, we'll be doing the shore too, just because the experience. It's in Kasilof. I like the feeling of the water.
I'll be in the boat.
That's fine. If you splash me though, we're fighting.
I'm gonna be dangling out there. Ashley Anderson is sharing Monica Lynn's link. Thank you for that, sir. P&J's Homestead at Follow Alaska. Lynn, 1 cup of sugar to 4 cups of water. Boil water for 10 minutes, then add sugar. Take off heat till all is dissolved. Don't let the sugar crystallize. Let cool. Store in fridge. Very good. Hey, and there's Gary. Hi, Rob. Just got back from checking traps. So, how'd you do?
Some more greetings.
Lots of hellos to 38. Yeah, if you don't know or you're new to this, Miss Monica Lynn was the 38th person to subscribe to Old School Alaska, and he has dubbed her number 38. So for now on, she's number 38 to us. I almost forgot her name. And Rob is saying, nice, Gary. We had 6 wolves in the area.
Wow, you just added numbers?
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice, Gary. Oh, we had wolves in the area a lot of as of late. When I got back from town, I'm going to set a few traps before the season ends. Yeah, hopefully you have some luck. Adam, yep, we use Bacata crab apple stock here. I think it's Siberian. Okay.
I'm thinking it's supposed to be crab apple.
I'm sure it is.
Right.
But you know me, I either make things up or just read it wrong anyway. Follow Alaska at Curmudge Inn. We do here. I'm not sure how far up north they go. From what I've been told, we have 2 different breeds.
I think there's a real small one, and then I think the ruby-throated is up here too.
Oh, okay. Russell RW, flat tire, is that with a guide or just in your own boat? That's definitely the way to do it. Those canyon walls are pretty scary. Yeah, you can actually go out on the Copper, and there's boats that'll run you out to sandbars, and they drop all your stuff off, and you hang out and fish for 4 hours, jump back in the boat. It's like $75 or so, and that's where the better dip netting is. But we do it from Kasilof, or so far anyway. I don't know about the Copper. The Copper makes me nervous. The Copper is definitely, you got to know what you're doing on that river.
That's one of those rivers where if you were raised on it,
that's fine. But
yeah, but
I would have to go out with someone first because it makes me nervous.
More than once, probably.
1 times.
Right.
Ashley is saying, "Quit in hanging out with Alaska folks doesn't get any better than this."
Nope.
It doesn't get any better.
Does it? Okay.
No.
So Ashley, how many days does he have till he gets here?
Yeah, Ashley, what's your countdown?
Yeah.
We need to do a couple of things here. One, we need to have a little spot up here in the corner, wherever that would be, for the look counter that Phyllis gives me, and then a countdown counter for Ashley.
Yes.
That would be perfect. Follow Alaska at P&J's Homestead. Thanks. That's almost what I did in West Texas, but I like learning what other people do and try new things. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Oh, hold on. Missed one.
And Gary is saying, awesome, Rob. Good luck. Oh, yeah. Get them. Jen is saying, Northeast blueberries get huge. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, the ones here, they're not really big, but they're plentiful.
Yeah.
So I guess that kind of makes up for it. Amen, Ashley. Right on. Curmudge is saying to Gary, they got within 60 yards of the house, a bit too close.
Yeah.
Flat tire at Russell RW. We go to the Kenai. I enjoy life, huh? When Reeve was younger, his dad and he went down there. I'm out. Yeah. I'm not doing the Copper. People die on the Copper every single year. Part of it's due to the current is really swift, and the water is full of silt, and that silt sticks to your clothes and it sinks you right to the bottom. I saw one last year where a guy fell out of his boat, and luckily he was actually rescued, but usually that's not how it ends up. I bet he was scared and doesn't go back. Monica Lynn, that's what I use for the birds. Also sugar and water. Thank you, Monica. Gene Diggs history. A handful of fresh blueberries a day is the best natural medicine for high blood pressure and cholesterol. Roto-Rooter for your arteries. It works. Nice. Love it. P&J's, thank you for asking, Lynn. Hope you get the hummingbirds.
You all right over there?
Big yawn. Wow. Flat tire Russell RW. We don't go with a guide. We use a flat bottom riverboat. Yep. Our cabin in the woods. Hi, guys. We just got home. Hey, good to see you in here. Awesome. Peggy Lynn, hooligans. That's what Grandma used to call us when we got out of hand. Yeah. Here they're like in Wisconsin, they just call them smelt. and you'd have your schmelt feeds and all that
I never
stuff.
got called a schmelt by my grandparents.
Hmm.
Perhaps a
There you've
hooligan.
been schmelt. That's my dad joke for the night. There you go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but here they're the Pacific smelt, and they're a different fish. They are particularly greasy. Ashley Anderson, ACTC, they add sunflower oil to the dried fruit, and that's probably the problem with the freeze dryer and the pre-dried fruit. That
It
could
be.
be because there are certain candies that you just cannot freeze dry. They come out exactly the same.
Yeah.
And then once I see those, I never eat those again because that's not normal. And there's our Cabin in the Woods link. Thank you for that, Ashley. Russell RW, Flat Tire Farm. Oh, okay. I got you. I misunderstood. Yes, Kenai dipping looks fun.
Yes.
It does. There's these cool places. You gotta go down a great big cliff, and there's rocks and eddies in there, and then you have to have a harness, and you have to be tied off.
And this is on the copper.
This is on the copper, yeah. And then you dip net, and they do amazing. But I don't know.
That seems like
it's tough.
Yeah. We'll do the easy rivers. Robert Bartman, ditto on the boiling water and sugar.
Heck yeah. Monica, oh man, y'all talking about me? I knew I'd end up coming out at some point.
End up in a timeout
in a timeout.
Point. Yes.
Okay.
We didn't put you in a timeout.
No, not yet.
No,
that's Alone's job. Marvelous Matt at Peggy Lynn Designs Hooligans, or as we were known, Hoodlums. Yeah.
Hoodlums.
Here you go. Brook Trout 1. Yeah, Gary, like your lives. Yeah, Gary has some really awesome lives.
Yeah, he's such a great storyteller.
Yep. I could listen to him all day. Ashley Anderson is sharing Old School Alaska's link.
Greetings.
Lots of greetings. Gary is saying, wow, Rob, yeah, that's a bit close to y'all's house. If they come up that close, they'll step in traps or snares for sure. That's true. Yeah, if they're that brave, they're not really being that secure. That's a good call, Gary. Follow Alaska at Flat Tire Farm. I missed your comment. I'd love to go out in a boat and set up camp away from the crowd. The dip netters come from all over out here. Yeah, they do for sure. Yeah, they hear of a hot spot. Gary saying, almost done with the next video. We'll start the lives again.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait. I keep double checking your channel. I'm like, man, did I miss it? It's been like 2 weeks now. So, okay, we're good. Monica Lynn, y'all my kind of people. We're all cooking sugar, having diabetes. Oh boy. That's that's gonna have to go on one of our cups.
Cooking sugar and having diabetes.
Yeah. Flat Tire saying we use 4 humans in a boat, a driver, a netter on either side, a fish wrangler at the bow. That's me. I toss the fish out of the nets into the boat, then nets back in, then we whack the fishes. And don't forget to clip the tails. You got to do that too.
Well, yeah, but we had the driver, the captain, and then 4 netters, and you took care of your own net, which was good for me because if I had aggression for the moment, it left. Yeah.
Phyllis was a lot calmer after whacking all those fish. I don't know what it is. It's weird. Monica Lynn, Ashley, you need a number 38 tattoo. No, I think you need the number 38 tattoo, Monica.
Yeah. Oh, if you could do it to make it look like a brand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like a circle 38.
There you go.
Like it. 38, don't forget the cholesterol. Yeah, we're not exactly all about healthy eating here sometimes. Ashley, Monica, I have a few, but that's a different level of commitment. Yes. Matt AK, the Copper River is scary. Yes, as long as you think of it that way, and you go into it thinking this thing can kill me, you'll probably be cautious enough. But I'm staying away from it for the time being. Monica Lynn, I lost weight and now I have bad cholesterol. Go figure. It's because I dump half a cup of sugar in my coffee. Dad always said us girls were made of sugar.
My dad never said that about me. I wonder why.
This is where the industrial strength vinegar comes from. Yeah.
Oh, you almost got me cussing on camera here.
Yeah. Follow Alaska. At Alaska, cut the corridor. Local towing company stays busy getting trucks out of the river. Oh wow!
Really?
That's awful.
That's
Wow. Peggy Lynn Designs at Ashley. Did that tornado miss you? I hope so.
well, it's
Monica is saying it's too late, Ash. You're committed now.
whether you like it or not.
Oh, love it, love it. Marvelous Matt is saying, yeah, flat tire. No, there's a picture. You swinging a fish club yelling, get the nets back in the water, boys.
She would too.
I can see why. What's taking so long? Russell RW, Monica Lynn, get yourself some black fungus cloud ear mushrooms. That's really popular in Asian foods. It's dried and you rehydrate it. Lowers your cholesterol a lot and medically proven.
Oh,
well,
and that's like a natural way to do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I love it. 38. Yep. Lee in Maine, subscribe to Flat Tire Farm.
Oh,
Thanks.
goody.
Awesome. Thank you, Lee. You are rocking it tonight. Enigmatic Gwitchin, thanks, Brooke Trout. I missed your post above. Flat Tire saying at Matt's Garage, it's the best. You come back to shore covered in dried fish slime. It's like the Lord of the Flies out there. Yeah. I've seen some of the pictures of the garbage left behind, and that's.
See, we didn't have any of that where we were.
Okay.
But once again, we went during the week, so it was. Everybody was very conscientious of what was going on.
And we will definitely be going during the week this year as well.
Yeah.
Ashley, 16 days to Alaska, 902 days to freedom.
But who's counting that last one? You have it down to the hour or two?
Yeah, that's
Yay.
awesome. And Monica Lynn, that's awesome, Ashley. P&J's, awesome Ashley. Lots of awesome Ashleys in here. Matt AK, blueberry juice is also a common natural treatment for gout. Ask me how I know, LOL.
Really?
I know somebody that needs to know that right now, and it's not me.
You should probably send him a text.
Yeah, Jonah B.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see if I can. I'm going to shoot him a text on that right now, actually.
Before we forget.
Yeah, because I'll forget and then... Oops.
Follow Alaska 901 at Ashley Anderson. It's close enough to midnight where you are. So he just knocked off a day.
Huh. That's awesome.
Gene Diggs History. Can't wait to see Alaska. Probably won't want to leave. I guarantee you will not want to leave. Every time we came up to visit before we moved, it was, are you sure you want to go back? Can we just mail the keys back?
Oh, yeah. We did not want to come back at all. Nope. And, yeah.
Ashley is responding to Peggy that, yes, the tornado missed. He had 3/4 inch hail south of me, some big hail. 3 killed about 45 minutes from here. Oh, my.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't miss any of that.
No, flat tire, Matt AK. That's good to know. I wonder what's in the berry that makes the magic. I don't know.
I don't know.
Lots of hellos and conversations. Rob saying almost anything that brews red like rose hips and a few others will tonify the blood and help with blood pressure and stuff. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, we're all full of information tonight. This is kind of awesome. Yeah. Russell RW, speaking of freeze drying, Adam.
I'm not freeze drying, Adam.
No. We had some freeze dried Skittles being handed out at a pot shop, and damn, you're right. Those are good. Yes, they are. I like them after making them and having plenty of them. They're way better than regular Skittles. And they don't stick to my $3,000 crowns and threaten to rip them out of my head. Monica Lynn is saying, Lynn, I told my husband and he has to buy me some of your boots. Okay. Peggy Lynn at Ashley Anderson, I heard 3 critical and 38 inches injured. Winchester was destroyed.
Oh, dear. No, thank you.
Flat Tire at Curmudgeon, Alaska. I made some rosehip syrup, but the amount of sugar in it cancels out the good. Ha! Maybe I'll freeze dry and grind the next batch.
Ooh,
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, use it as an additive, maybe.
Yeah. Put that in your coffee.
Oh, yeah. P&J's. Monica, the boots go with your new coat. Nice. Curmudge, LOL. Yeah, at Flat Tire Farm Homesteading. All that sugar kind of cancels it. Sure does. Peggy Lynn, glad I missed you at Ashley Anderson. Yeah, that would suck. I don't miss having tornadoes here.
Or hail. Well, we do get hail.
We had a bunch of hail when you were dip netting. We had just torrential rains and hail for about 5 minutes, and then it was gone. It was weird weather.
Sorry, I missed out on that.
Yeah, but I have heard that up by Dead Horse and stuff, they'll actually get tornadoes up there. So good thing is there's no trailer parks up there for it to wreck.
Stay right there.
Oh, sorry. Follow Alaska at Monica Lynn. Yes, you do. Tell him you don't need an Alaskan starter pack. You need good ones, LOL. Nice. Monica, yes, you're so right. Paula? Ashley Anderson, Peggy, yes, I know a couple who made it out of church that was totally destroyed.
Oh.
Holy cow. Yeah, bad weather starting early this year. Gene Digs History, Matt, I'm sure, but wouldn't stay unless I was half of a team. Too much for one gal. Yeah. Kermudge saying Gary needs to give us a heads up a day or two ahead of time so I can make sure I remember.
Oh, for his lives?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can get our
if you do
our hyper focus on before.
yeah. If you do a community post ahead of time, then we'll all have that link early. That would be awesome. Monica Lynn, hey, you make that cup logo. I'll get the first one.
Right?
Oh, I love it. Follow Alaska, whacking the reds lets you take out a bit of the frustration. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
You got to have your fish whacker. It's pretty awesome.
Because if you don't,
see, and we're just about into firewood making season as soon as the snow goes down another 1.5 feet or so. And I do my darndest to have it all done in May. And that way, when fishing gets here and all this other stuff I got to get ready for this year, that's what we're doing. I don't have any big build projects coming this weekend, a little dozer work, bringing in some more dirt, but that's it. We'll be fishing. Peggy Lynn at Ashley Anderson. It was moving fast past me and I could see the green in the sky. I knew it was going to be bad.
Ooh,
yeah, that's always a bad sign of hail coming.
And the twisters.
Yeah. Ashley, Peggy, probably going to be a wild season for twisters. Ugh.
Well, you better get up here faster.
Yeah, get to Alaska quick.
And Peggy is agreeing.
Yep. P&J's Homestead, LOL. And this is where the industrial vinegar comes from. Oh, that was awesome.
That was pretty quick.
I know. That was good on my part. Monica Lynn, Dad says boys are made of snails, scales, and puppy dog tails, and girls are made of sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Some of us have a little bit more spice.
Yeah.
Than the sugar.
Puppy dog tails, maybe. Kermudge is saying at P&J's Homestead, it must be true, as he did not get the look. That's exactly right. Oh, my. Our cabin in the woods, Monica Funny. P&J is LOL, Rob and Sarah. And Flat Tire Farms at Follow Alaska. One time we caught a beautiful spotted king dip netting and there was no more room in the boat. So I sat on it like a horse in the boat and named it Sally. Ha, so much fun. Oh, my. Oh, yes. Fishing is where memories are made from.
Right.
Follow Alaska at Monica Lynn. My grandma, who raised me, used to say that. Monica Lynn, thanks, Russell. I appreciate the info, and I'll look into it. Curmudgeon at Monica, make sure they know that you're the 38 special. Oh, my.
Oh, that's great.
Follow Alaska at Flat Tire Farm. Oh my God, LOL, that's awesome. Ashley Anderson, whoop. Brook trout one. I love catching kings in Lake Michigan. I'm sure they're way better in Alaska. I've never caught one in Lake Michigan, but I will say that king salmon are by far my favorite, hands down. Staked. So staking is you cut them from the back right through about that thick. And just on the barbecue grill with some lemon pepper and butter. That's all you need. There won't be leftovers. Gene Diggs history. I know 2 people cured of high blood pressure and cholesterol with a handful of fresh blueberries a day. Within a year, no more meds.
Oh, that's great.
I've got a friend that needs to know that.
Because medications, you don't know what's in them.
No.
But you know what's in a blueberry.
Do you?
Blueberry.
Blueberry guts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peggy Lynn is saying, I'll remember that about blueberries. Mother gets gout.
Oh, yeah. Matt AK, I'm still sad I had to leave Alaska. Can't wait to come up for a week in July. How close are you to just plain moving back yet? Are you just about there?
Mentally or physically?
No.
Huh.
Monica Lynn, I don't know about the 38 special, but a 44 Alaskan will do. Love it. Great attitude. Ashley Anderson, concentrated cherry juice works good for gout. It's called the King's disease due to eating a rich, fatty diet. Yes. And I had one friend that had them, and potatoes is what would trigger it for him.
Oh, Corey?
Gouty bear.
Yeah.
Follow Alaska at Matt AK. When are you going to come back for good? See, good question. Ashley, super interesting. Gene Diggs history, high in antioxidants in blueberries.
Okay.
Okay, Phyllis, look at you. Peggy Lynn, mother gets it from eating pork. No, I love pork.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Chocolate and diet soda is also bad for gout.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I eat a lot of chocolate. No diet soda ever, though. Yep. Thank you. Matt AK at Flat Tire Farm. Missed that comment. It's because blueberries have a lot of natural stuff that helps reduce the damage from the uric acid crystals plus anti-inflammatory stuff.
Oh. Well.
Boy, we're a regular medical channel here tonight. Follow Alaska at Ashley Anderson. Oh my God, that sounds good. I've not had cherry juice in many years.
I don't know if I've ever had cherry juice.
I like cherry juice and pomegranate. Palm Wonderful. I love pomegranates. That stuff is delicious.
Yeah.
Follow Alaska. Oh, never mind. Matt AK at Follow Alaska. It's up in the air at the moment. Depends a lot on funds and my job. Maybe you can get a grant. Could you get a grant to move to Alaska? That would be awesome. Right on. Thank you, Monica. Hit the thumbs up, please. Rob is saying we had hail last summer and it looked like it snowed after 10 minutes. Yeah, it absolutely did. The ground was white. Huh. It was pretty epic. Our cabin in the woods. We're getting our bunker ready for tornado season here this weekend. Ugh, that's depressing.
Oh, goody.
I do not miss the tornado season.
I did like the fact that in our prairie farm house, our bedroom was in the basement.
Yeah.
So if it got sketchy, just go to bed.
Yeah, there you go. Sid may not make it, but
right.
You know. Matt AK, when I got my first and only gout attack, I thought I broke my foot. It hurt a lot.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I've got a friend that's had it for like 2 weeks now, and he's finally starting to walk normal. Yeah, pretty bad. Ashley Anderson, tart cherries are the key. You can buy concentrated at the health stores, at health for stores. Gotcha. Monica Lynn, that's crazy, Rob. I would like to see that. Scary, I bet. Yeah, it wasn't big hail. It was little. It was like pea size.
Yeah.
But it was just a downpour of it. It almost looked like it was snowing. Yeah.
So was it kind of like when we were going through Custer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. When we went through Custer, South Dakota, they had so much hail, pea-size hail, that they had to break the snowplows out because you couldn't even drive on it on the road.
Especially since we were on motorbike.
Yeah. And like half an hour later, it was all gone. Yeah. Follow Alaska at Matt AK. I understand that. Hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Flat Tire Farm. Hail here is pretty puny. It's just rain trying to be cool as snow. Yeah, that's
Right?
true. I just don't want it. I don't want to wreck my new greenhouse.
Yeah.
That would suck. Peggy Lynn Designs. We've had tornadoes with snow on the ground before. Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, and then you've got the thunder snow. We've
Mm-hmm.
had that too. Not here, not yet. Not that I've seen, but every year the weather's completely different than the last, so I don't know. Ashley Anderson, our cabin also doubles as a root cellar. Yes, I wish we had one of those here.
It won't work here.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Matt AK Fish Whackers also make good tire checkers for your tourist
Nice.
bus tires. I like that. Yeah, they do. Every house has them. Flat Tire Farm, Matt AK. We use rebar. Note to self: don't hit the boat. Nope, no rebar in my boat.
No. We have legit fish whackers.
Yep. Ashley Anderson, hail is no joke. Guy I work with had a 59 grand in damage to his house.
Oh my.
Wow. Lee in Maine. Question: Adam and Phyllis, did you guys have tornadoes in Wisconsin? We had a lot of tornadoes in Wisconsin, especially, was it our last year or our second to last year?
Second.
There was a super deadly one that went and hit over by Chautauqua and pretty much wiped the place out. And we saw it go by in front of our house. And 2 other times that year, we saw tornadoes from our house.
Yeah.
And when the big one hit, and it was unreal. Phyllis was down kind of by Eau Claire, Cadott, or whatever it was, for Rockfest. And they kicked everybody out because they said, this is bad. You guys got to go. And I thought, well, she's like 45 minutes away. I'll wait for her. Well, I was in the garage and the tops of the trees were bending over and actually touching the ground. I'd never seen anything like it. And then like an hour and a half later, she still wasn't home. And I couldn't get a hold of her on the cell phone. It's because she couldn't find a way to get home. All the roads were blocked with down trees.
Yeah.
So it was pretty brutal.
Right after we left the Rockfest grounds, we had to pull over and stop. It was so windy and raining so hard that we couldn't see. We couldn't keep the car on the road. So we pulled over for 15 minutes or so. And then, I had to turn around a few times and try and find different roads to get home.
Yes, that is nuts. Matt A.K. also good on the shins of unruly tourists. Wow. Yes, that would totally take care
foreheads.
of you. Monica Lynn, let's see what I learned today. I learned that I can drink lots of sugar in my coffee and get diabetes and high cholesterol, beat the hell out of a fish when I'm mad, and be healed with mushrooms and juice.
Yes.
There you go.
That pretty much sums it up.
And there was some brief talk about some strange Wendigo deer down in Southeast Asia, but we didn't go any farther with that.
That's right.
Brook Trout 1, I went through 2 tornadoes in Wisconsin. Yeah, they were pretty brutal. We had a lot of them.
Yeah, when I was in kindergarten was the worst tornado, mainly because it directly hit our house and the neighbor's house. I was trapped in the upstairs. Then the neighbors, they had a Sears 4-square house, and it picked that square roof up, twisted it just a little bit, and set it right back down, and then blew out the holes on each side, or blew out the walls on each end of the porch. Joe's old place.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Tornadoes are weird.
Yeah. Follow Alaska. Matt A.K. I don't know if you're in your experience, but mine is that the hiring in Toke, where Daryl works, and they are also looking for line drivers. There you go, Matt A.K. Matt A.K. saying at Marvelous Matt's Garage, cuts down on complaints if they see you whacking stuff with a small club before they get on the bus. I agree. All in one day. I know. It's amazing, Monica. Follow Alaska at Ashley Anderson. Oh, no, that's a lot of damage. That is really bad. I agree.
Yeah.
Mary B. is saying sodium bicarbonate is beneficial for kidney function. And since I started using baking soda for acid reflux, I've had no more gout flare-ups. Wow. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, this is really great. I'm gonna go back and watch this live
Right?
afterwards so I can take notes on it.
Yeah.
Because the comments are exemplary. Matt AK at Follow Alaska. I just have my Class B still, but for the moment, the company I work for isn't ready to shut down the product I manage. But next year could be a different story. Yes. Monica pretty much sums it up. Yeah, hashtag Discovery Channel. Yeah. Ashley Anderson, Lynn, and another guy lost his siding, his windows in the house, and his truck was totaled as well.
Oh.
Maddie K, I need to save enough money, buy some land first, or just bite the bullet and buy a house in town to begin with. But that also requires money, lol. Well, Matt, I can hook you up with a house. Only floods sometimes. The rest of the time, it's great. Flat Tire Farm at Ashley Anderson. Does homeowners insurance cover hail damage? Yes, it does.
Yes.
It definitely does. Yeah. Follow Alaska. Matt AK, gotcha. I wasn't trying to overstep, lol. I just thought I'd toss that out there. Not a problem. You're being helpful.
So now that we're into our new weather pattern, it should be dry for the next 5-ish years.
I'd love to say that, but meanwhile, we're always preparing for floods.
Right.
Maddie K at Follow Alaska. My friends down here are asking me the same thing all the time. Oh, heck yeah. And your channel took off quickly, too. Hey, Gillum Farms is here. Hi, folks. Good to have you in here. Ashley Anderson, flat tire depends on your coverage, just like flood insurance depends on your individual policy.
Oh.
And lots of hellos.
Greetings.
And there's Lynn Thompson. What was the Chinese black cloud fungi for? Is this a quiz? I don't remember. I think that
somebody said something about it.
was it. Yeah, it was. Was it for gout or high blood pressure? I don't remember. One of those. It was a really, really good comment. Matt's Garage at Flat Tire. Our insurance did, but the adjuster who came out to view the damage after a hailstorm years ago said nope, not enough damage to claim.
Really?
Oh, wow.
If you have to replace one panel, it should be enough.
Well, yeah, it depends on if there's what do you call it? A copay.
A deductible.
Deductible, yeah. Follow Alaska at Matty K. The setup over there is helping people get their foot in the door to Alaska. If you work at the mine, lodging and meals are provided if you are not local to Tok. Well, that is really awesome. Matt's Garage. Thunder snow is awesome. I've only seen it once, and it was really cool, and it was followed by a transformer exploding just a little ways from our house. So you had thunder snow, and we're staring at that, and then all of a sudden there's this brilliant electric blue light as a transformer exploded, and then we lost power, all in about a minute. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Piggy, the largest hail I've ever seen was golf ball size. Yeah, we've had that. Wrecks everything. Strips all the leaves off the trees. The corn will be wrecked. Hey, Rebecca's Roost.
Wow, no. What?
Sorry, Reba's Roost. Rebecca's Roost.
You know who Reba is, right?
Yes, I do. I do.
All right, you remember.
Yeah, snow is returning to Wisconsin this week. Oh, joy.
Okay, you can have ours too.
Actually, it's getting warmer here, so that makes sense. It's getting colder there. The weather in Alaska is always the opposite of Wisconsin. So if it's trending 52 below here like it was, they were getting 50 degrees down there. But now it's really starting to warm up here, and now it's getting cold and snowing in Wisconsin. So that's okay. I'm ready to trade it off. Monica Lynn, hi Lynn. I believe it was for high cholesterol. The mushrooms, yeah. Clint Gilchrist here in East Texas. We had some hail a little bigger than golf ball the other morning. First time I've seen it in real life. Did a lot of damage around here. Yeah, wrecks crops, animals, everything. Curmudge saying, he's sharing Reba's Roost. There is her link. If you haven't checked her out, please do. Mm-hmm. Lynn Thompson. Okay, thank you, Monica Lynn.
Okay,
thank you, Monica Lynn. Times 2. Some
more greetings for Reba's Roost.
Matt AK at Follow Alaska. I'm definitely considering going back to driving school if my job no longer requires my services. I'll keep it in mind. And we're always looking for line haul drivers for fuel delivery too, Matt. Get your class C, D, E, whatever it has to be with your hazmat, and then you'll be set. Yeah, I don't have my CDL, so I
Just
don't
throw
know.
all the
I throw
alphabet
all
out
the
there.
letters out there so you can haul nuclear waste to donuts. I mean,
Right.
we're keeping it covered. Gillum Farms, we had a lot of damage a few years ago from a hailstorm, some baseball size,
Oh,
but
dear.
most was golf ball. Baseball size. Holy smokes, that's got to go right through your roof, doesn't it? I have not seen that big. Matt AK at Follow Alaska, that'd be fun to stay at the old Westmark property again.
There you go.
Cool. Lee in Maine. Oh, wow. I never knew Wisconsin got tornadoes. Oh, yeah.
They just had some, was it 2 weeks ago now? Down in the southern part of the state.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wisconsin gets absolutely wrecked by tornadoes every year. Yeah, we've been a part of that for a long time. It was fun in elementary school when there'd be tornado drills. And in any of the businesses that you work, like Quanex, where I was at, not only were there tornado drills, but they had secret underground bunkers where everybody would go to get away from the building.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was weird. I didn't even know they were there
They
for the
must like
first year
their
I worked
people
there.
a lot more than San Mina did.
Oh, yeah, you guys are replaceable. But not at Quanex.
Oh, okay.
We were important.
Right.
Oh, Clint Gilchrist at Gillum Farms. Golf ball size was bad enough. I don't want to see baseball. Me neither. No, that's awful. Matt AK finally down to 74 in here. Much more comfortable than 78. Yeah.
Well, we don't have our power on yet, but we were probably sitting at about 85 when we got home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The window right next to me has been open since I've been home. So, yeah. Follow Alaska. The worst tornado I ever was in 1995 in West Texas. I had my grandma and my oldest in the bathroom. I could see them screaming, but I couldn't hear them over the noise. It was awful.
Oh, that means it was right
close.
there.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I'm
dear.
glad you're okay. Holy smokes,
Yeah,
that's awful.
that gives me anxiety just thinking about it.
Gillum Farms, Clint, it totaled our camper and really did a lot of damage to our vehicles. Oh,
Ruger.
I can understand.
Stop it.
Lee in Maine. I guess I always associated tornadoes with the South.
Mm-mm.
No, the Midwest, we would get a lot of them depending on the weather pattern that year. Monica Lynn, oh, I forgot. I also learned to have hood boots and feed the birds. Oh, and run like heck from all the hail y'all having. Jeez, y'all have me sweating again. Does anyone have a good remedy for sweaty armpits?
Baking soda.
Yeah, number 38 here could use some help on those lines. Ashley Anderson, look up Indiana East Sunday tornado outbreak. It was very bad. Our cabin in the woods. 11 years ago, a tornado skipped over us in our other home. We lost the roof and windows and the top of the fireplace. Boy, this conversation is taking a dark turn. Kirmaji and my little house in Florida got nailed by a twister in Florida during Hurricane Charlie in 2004.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, I figured it was Easter.
Oh, okay. Follow Alaska at Matt AK. I completely forgot that we had talked about this before. I'm old and forgetful. Please forgive me. Monica Lynn. Not hood boots, good boots. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you're after.
Makes sense.
Do hood rats wear hood boots? I don't know where that comes from.
Hoodlums. Hoodlums wear hood
Hoodlums,
boots.
yeah. Peggy Lynn Designs, don't forget the vinegar, Monica. I agree.
The vinegar might help her calm down a little bit.
Yeah. Railroad Mike's Alaska. Good evening, ACTC, and everyone in the chat. I'm mostly just listening tonight. What's the topic tonight? Well, it's been a lot of health talk, honestly, this time about
natural remedies.
Yeah, natural remedies. And it really started with how to get rid of wendigos. A little bit. That was in my head. And then it was how to get rid of the spores from the blight that we had in our garden. And that started with talking about the industrial vinegar, boiling water, fire, all kinds of good things like that. And then we started talking about high blood pressure and natural cures to all of that.
So in order to follow that, somebody asked about the freeze dryer, and that
yes.
was the blueberries, and then what blueberries are good for, and then all the other things that are good for things. And
if we were to map our conversation tonight, it would look like a lot like a spider web, pretty much. But it's been honestly really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed this tonight. Clint Gilchrist at Gillum Farms, I can imagine. Matt AK at Follow Alaska, I often repeat conversations because my hair color, so it's all good. Oh, I love it. Ashley Anderson, hood boots could be an interesting topic. Maybe number 38 is throwing out topics for next week.
There you go.
Curmudgeon is sharing Railroad Mike's link. Thank you for that, Rob. Monica Lynn, my goodness, that's so terrible. The tornadoes. I know it's as bad as you got to wear your hood boots and then you'll be okay.
Oh, Monica.
Yeah. Follow Alaska at Matt AK. Thank you for understanding. Oh, we're all good here. AFJ the third is here. I'll take a good old hurricane over a tornado any day. Yeah.
Really?
I don't think so. No,
a tornado is at least, hi, I'm here and I'm gone, where a hurricane is like, hi, I'm going to be here for a day or two.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm going to flood and wreck everything while I'm at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a party that never leaves. Matt's Garage. Well, it's time for bed. Wake up early. Been fun. Been informative. Take care, all. Thank you much, Matt. You have a good evening, and we will see you next week, hopefully. And speaking of which, we've been doing this for an hour and 41 minutes, and I think it's probably, probably time to wrap this up. You guys have been awesome, and as always, every week is a completely different direction that we go in. And mostly that is led by you guys. Mm-hmm. It's not led by us. I may throw something out there and see if it sticks, but oftentimes it doesn't. So,
you guys just ignore us.
Yeah, you ignore it and you go about the other way. So not only has it been informative and fun, we've really enjoyed connecting with everyone tonight. And a huge shout out to our moderators, which you guys are always just awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, the check is in the mail. You guys do an awesome job.
It sure is.
And we look forward to seeing you next week. We're, like we said, the next video coming out is most likely going to be the greenhouse video that we just shot. And following that up is going to be our first camping trip in the Overlander trailer. And we are super looking to bringing you guys along for that one. That's going to be a longer video with a lot of good drone footage. And I see we're about 2 hours behind in all of our comments. But if we did not get to your comment, huge apologies from us. I talk too much sometimes.
No.
Okay.
That's
so we do appreciate your comments, even if I didn't get to read them. So
we'll go back and read them.
Yeah, absolutely. I got one more comment here that I want to read from Mr. Robert Bartman. Well, Adam and Phyllis, it's been great. We can throw away our medical books that we have around here. Pretty much, yeah. If you need something with this group, and we've got a diverse group with all different ages and experiences, and you throw the question out there, and this could be the place to get the answer.
Right.
So, absolutely awesome. This is Adam.
And Phyllis.
From Alaska Cut the Cord. Love you, bye. Perfect. We don't even need the frying pan tonight.
Not yet.